Gail, from the very beginning, had a knack of explaining all different types of artistic expression, and she lent that passion to everyone that she talked to. Gail was a constant champion of all that's good and artistic in Birmingham.
The Birmingham Museum did what I think is one of the seminal works in material culture of the South, which is Made in Alabama, which was one of their works under Gail's tutelage. She has been instrumental in developing and furthering the state's arts, whether craft or fine art.
You know, I tell people all the time, the city has certain crown jewels that represent the cultural life of this great city, and none is more important than the Museum of Art. And over the years, Gail has been a stalwart in making sure that the museum gets the type of attention that a quality museum should. And it has been recognized all around the country, if not the world, for the quality of our exhibits, the quality of our holdings, and Gail, to a great extent, has made sure that she was a true caretaker of all of the museum artifacts and artwork.
But Gail has always had a very strong interest in quilts, and specifically Alabama quilts. She was very close, I know, to Dr. Cargo. Robert Cargo and his wife Helen were collectors of quilts, and they had a large family collection of quilts. And Gail was one of the, I believe, the first person to do an important exhibition of Alabama quilts that was focused on the work of Alabama quilt makers.
And she wrote a definitive book about Southern quilts, and which really built her friendship with the Cargos, who had an amazing collection of over 300 quilts in Alabama. And she gave a exhibit of these quilts, and they became best friends, and the Cargos gave their entire collection to the Birmingham Museum of Art, we are very proud of that.
She has been, as a female, she has been the director of that museum for a very long time. And she was not hired at the point where many women were hired as directors. So I will tell you now, that is a true testament to her importance within the museum field, that she was hired. And I'm not saying there were no women directors, but there weren't that many, and especially in the South, to have been named to a directorship and have stayed in that directorship for such a very long time in a southern city really says a lot about her ability, her connoisseurship, her appreciation for collecting and the arts, but also her skills as a manager and administrator and a caretaker of that institution for that city. That's a real credit to her.